Are you new to PBIS Assessment, or are you a new PBIS Assessment Coordinator? This video describes the role and responsibilities of the PBIS Assessment Coordinator. PBIS Assessment is a free application available on the PBISApps.org website. PBIS Assessment provides assessment tools to monitor the fidelity and outcome of the implementation of PBIS. Each of the surveys available on the PBIS Assessment website are evidence-based and continuously available. Who can serve as the PBIS Assessment Coordinator for a district? It's helpful to have someone who has time within their job description to manage surveys for the schools in the district, who has an understanding of the various assessments available on the website, has time within their job description to coach teams, and who can work with the district to develop an evaluation plan for the district. Once the PBIS Assessment Coordinator is identified, it's easy to access PBIS Assessment. First, find the local coordinator form on the website, complete the form, and send it to support@pbisapps.org. You'll be notified when your account is activated. If your district has a PBIS district coach, this person will likely serve as the PBIS Assessment Coordinator. Not all districts are able to have a district coach, and other staff can take on the role. Some staff members for you to consider are the PBIS team lead, the administrator, a school counselor, or other school staff member. We will begin our overview by logging into the PBISApps.org website. I want to show you the resources that are available for you as a PBIS Assessment Coordinator. If you click on Resources, let's go to User Guides and Materials. On this page, there is a section for PBIS Assessment Materials. You can download the user's manual and print it off. You can send it electronically to your school users and have that available for them. When you select View All Materials, there are many resources about the different surveys available on PBIS Assessment. On the second page of this, towards the bottom, there's an item called the PBIS Assessment Coordinator Guide. When you look at the guide, you're able to see the table of contents with all the specific information about the various reports, the various surveys, and also evaluation planning for districts. Now let's log into the website. On the top right corner, you enter your email address and your password, and then select Login. If you have access to any of the other Swiss Suite applications, it will show up here on the black bar. Otherwise, it'll directly go to your PBIS Assessment dashboard. The dashboard provides information on the open survey windows and the closed survey windows for your account. Your account may look different than mine when you log in. Let's select one of the surveys, and it will provide you information with any school that has an open survey, the number of surveys that have been completed, the open date, close date. You can also access Take Survey or View Reports. On the top bar, we can see some of the choices we have as a PBIS Assessment Coordinator. If we select Surveys, the first one, Survey List, will show all the various surveys available in PBIS Assessment. You can download and review the surveys. You can find out more information on the surveys. If you want to open a survey for a district or school, you'll select Open Survey, choose the area or the school district that you want. You can choose one school or all schools. Choose the survey that you want to open. Do an open date and a close date, always giving your schools plenty of time to complete the survey, and then select Open Survey. The survey will then open for all the schools that you have listed. Let's look up here at organizations next. If you just want to look for an organization, you could search and find all the organizations that you have access to here. You can select one, and when we look at this, we will see that for each school in your account, there will show open survey windows, closed survey windows, and there is also a section on users. If a user has moved away from the school, you can remove their account. This is a place also where you can add other users for that particular school account. Next, we can select My Organizations, and this will provide you with a list of all the organizations that you have access to in your account. Users is an area where you can search for a particular user to see which accounts that they have access to. So if I click here and I look at Nadia, I can see that she has access to Wayside or Starfleet. I can remove her access. I can edit or change any of her roles. Now let's look at the reports section. For detailed information on reports for the various surveys, you can find that information on the website. I'm going to show you a brief overview of how to pull up one of the reports. First of all, is you select the survey that you want to choose. I'm going to choose the TFI today and select a report. Each of our surveys have different reports available, but basically they start with an overview and then move down to specific items. So I'm going to choose the scale score just to give us an overview. I'm also going to limit it to the latest or current data that we have for this school. I'm going to choose the demonstration exemplar school and generate a report. So I can see for our demonstration exemplar school, here is how Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3 PBIS implementation is reflected in the TFI. So this gives us a big picture of how we are doing with our implementation. When we want to move towards database decision making, we'll move down to the items report. The items report provides specific information on how the team answered each of the questions. It provides information on all the twos that you can celebrate, and then shows you either ones or zeros that you can look to and prioritize for your action planning. The last report available is the survey status, and this just helps us to see what's the survey status for all of the schools that we are working with. You can go with all the districts and all the schools that I did in this selection, or you could narrow it down to one district or one particular school. Let's look at Cora Elementary, and we can see all the surveys that have been opened and which surveys have been completed or not completed. This helps you know as a coordinator whether to thank the schools for completing the survey or if you need to give gentle reminders on when to complete the surveys. This concludes our video. I want to show you on the website where you can access support. In the support home, you can look here. We see PBIS Assessment. There are frequently asked questions here. There are ways that you can email, phone, or contact us. I'd also like to highlight resources. Video tutorials are very helpful for you as a PBIS Assessment coordinator. You can come down, look here to PBIS Assessment videos, view all videos, and you can see here that we have the School Climate Survey, the TFI, more specific information, adding users to PBIS Assessment, editing, managing multiple response surveys. So this is another resource to you as a PBIS Assessment coordinator. Thanks for viewing the video today, and best to you in being a PBIS Assessment coordinator.